Okay.
Okay, now it's gone. Now you can go.
Okay.
Now it's recording.
So, yeah, we met about 3 years ago. We were super tight from day one. The universe always like put us together, morning, noon, and night. So we got really super close. And I started noticing all this crazy stuff with him that to me was screaming abduction, my love, SSP, stuff like that. It was just stuff like, because I've always studied all this crazy stuff, but he was just experiencing. So I just kept watching him, and there's a lot of bizarre things going on. He can never sleep. He's always absolutely freaking exhausted,
Hmm.
24/7, and we have been fighting to free him from, like, he's extremely sensitive, so he feels everything.
Hmm.
And if there's anything negative around or anything like that, it will attack. He feels it to the
It
max,
makes me
like.
Yeah.
start sweating. I'll break out in a bad sweat and I get irritable.
Oh yeah.
So I've watched over that period of time how we would be in the store, or someone would be here that would have bad energy or whatever, and would just
Hmm.
crawl all over him. So I've constantly tried to hone in and figure out what I do to protect him better, 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 and pull things off of him and figure out a regimen that would get him more protected from you know other negative
Yeah.
energies and
Anything.
stuff that crawls all
Hmm.
over him. And it's been crazy, but I've learned a lot. So, um, we finally found some really good answers just very recently. Laura Worley's book. Do you know who that is?
I think I heard of her. Oh, okay, is she that blonde lady? The blonde lady. I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, and
Uh-huh.
she does the book, putting
She
the
talks
puzzle
about
pieces together.
Hillary Clinton and stuff like that.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's it.
so
Hmm.
she was through all the programs and everything,
Hmm.
and she laid out all the programs
Okay.
very clearly of how to undo all that stuff. So we sat and did that process
Yesterday.
yesterday,
And now
actually, and
I'm absolutely, I feel like I have the flu almost. I don't feel
it
really.
Oh,
broke so
wow.
much off of him. They
And every time we do any energy stuff or I let go of stuff, I always feel like this. But this is one of the worst times. So, and
I
Mm.
she
mean,
she
we
talks most of the time for me because I'm a little shy.
yeah,
She knows everything anyway. So
Yeah.
if
he
you have
wanted
any
me to
It's
talk.
questions,
okay. Yeah.
if you
It's
have any
okay.
questions like directly for me, just
Yeah, by
ask.
all
So,
means.
so is the reading for both, or for William, or for Marcia?
I
So
mean, would
is
it
it for
be
both?
okay if we
We
both?
could just do it
Huh,
both, like that way
yeah.
for y'all together. But I'll just start on like what your question is with, like, okay, so how I kind of do it is I kind of break it down in my own way, because you have all this kind of stuff going on with you with the super soldier. So with you, I see
Hmm.
like you being abducted when you was a little boy, like when you since before, like you're a star seed, like both of you are star seeds, but from
Oh,
different.
I am.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
we're
wow.
from all the places, because we have all this DNA from the lineages everywhere, because we're not just from one
Hmm.
place. You wouldn't just be from Pleiades. You want to have aspects all over the
Right.
place. So that's why they do the abductions, is to get those abilities from your starseed lineage. But I
Hmm.
see with William, I see like a lot of Syrian energy with you, like the dolphins. So you're very telepathic, and can communicate telepathically with any entity or being. So you have like supernatural things happen to you a lot, where you have like premonitions or feelings of something. And it really hits hard too, like, and that's good that you believe him and you're there to support that, because he would probably feel like he's kind of going crazy sometimes, because
Oh, he
the
did.
and I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
if
what
you
I
was
used to
in like
say.
war or something. Were you in the war or military or
I mean,
anything? Okay, well, you have that different super soldier,
Hmm.
and you have, I mean, you've been a super soldier. You've been to Mars and have been put out with the insectoids like the mantis or anything like that, and they have ripped you apart many times, you know, like you're dead, and then they all the soldiers pick you up, and then they regenerate you and then put you back out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So they have like your consciousness, they have many clones of you in these programs. So you're gonna they will be able to make clone bodies, any body, but they put you as a super soldier because it's like, well, it's like an ultra soldier because you'd be like half cyborg. You would have cyborg, and where you could have like an eye or something like that to be able to see, and enhancements and genetics like ET genetics, you know, so they would enhance that to where you would be able to sense things. So you can just go in the woods in the dark and you just can hear, you got psychic hearing and sensing. So are you like a Pisces or something? Are you a
I'm
water
a
sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius? Well, that's pretty cool. Then
And I have a lot of that happen. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't know, like, because you must have like a lot of water or something to make you a strong empath. What's your other stuff in there that's water?
Um, what do you mean?
Like
Like when,
what do you know
like when to,
your moon sign or anything, or just your, do you know anything with that, with
Oh,
astrology?
I don't. No,
Okay,
ma'am, I
yeah.
don't. But
Well,
now I get a lot of, I always have, like, if I know something in my mind is going to happen, like if I get a feeling, and before I met Marcia, I thought I was crazy and everybody told me I was
yeah,
crazy,
I
but
know.
it happens. Like the stuff
Yes,
happens so much that it's scary, and people
I know.
actually that
Get
don't even
scared.
believe any of this stuff are like, dude, how'd you do that? Or how do you do that? And I have
Mhm.
deja vu has gotten so like it's just crazy. Like if I
Yeah.
tell you something's going to happen, I can feel it and I
Yeah.
just don't even know.
Mhm.
It
oh,
Yes.
just
he's
happens.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
I've
So
never
you,
seen anybody like him.
oh yeah. So I mean, like you could do, like I can see you doing like tarot cards or oracle cards and stuff like that and helping people. So these things might be coming up more for you to be able to use your gifts, because you have a lot of these psychic gifts too, where you could do, if you use that. I just keep seeing like some kind of like tarot, or even those sticks where the ley line things are, you know, like those
Yeah.
kind of
Hmm.
sticks. So
Dowsing
you,
rods.
yeah, so you like to do that kind of stuff, and I definitely would not be doing any kind of paranormal, because you're like a lighthouse, you know, and then
But
they
him.
just come
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah.
you know. And Marsha's like, you know, she's trying to protect you, but she gets hit too. So, because
Yeah.
she's
Hmm.
trying to, so she can't hold it all. So you have to stand in your power and really project it out back, because you got
Yeah.
psionic abilities to be
Hmm.
able to push, you know, you
Yeah.
can push it out like a psionic field. So put
Hmm.
that around your whole house, and be, because you're strong, like you're boom fighter. Like you can fight like anything. You'll go fight whatever, you know, like, and so you're
Yes,
not
ma'am.
scared of nothing. Neither one of
Hmm.
you are. You'll go do what, you know, stand up for each other, real protective of each other. But definitely both of you would have been in the programs then too, because it's probably where you recognize each other so strongly, is maybe a trauma bonding in these programs, to where you've watched
Really?
each other die and then come back and die
So,
and come back. So you would, because I can see you in on Mars as well as
wow.
a super soldier to the same thing, and you're
Wow.
both like in the field. You're both super soldiers because you both are good like at hunting, like hunting
Wow.
abilities, and your sensory is like uh amplified together. So
Hmm.
together you amplify, like your
Like
awareness
we do now.
goes out, you know? You become
Hmm.
kind of one energy
Yes.
field. So you both have different abilities. So I would say with Marsha, it's going to be your uh it's kind of like you can get into people's mind and
Hmm.
almost like take over their thinking. It's like it's a different kind of psionic training. I would say you would be really good at like, you're both good at remote viewing, but Marsha, she's really good with fine like point, like if it's like look at this dot and then open a portal on the wall, like if you're in a trance state, you know, then you could do that, you could see that open, and then, you know. So I don't know about in this reality, this physical, because it's, but
Hmm.
in your mind you can do
Yeah.
this.
I can
So
believe it.
yeah, so I would um so with I'm trying to find all the stuff with Marsha with the training, because it's really, I just see you like in a trance a lot, like
Yeah.
you're in a, no, it's not meditation because your eyes are open. So it's like you was in kind of like a conscious trance or something, maybe
Yeah.
channeling or so,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
um, it's like it's like you can just go, you can go places like with your mind, with your consciousness, and so you don't have to have your eyes closed, you know, when you're doing it.
Hmm.
But you're by yourself, you know, or something where it's quiet. So if it was like a guided meditation, then you would follow, be able to follow that very easily and
Hmm.
see all around. You would gather everything in this, in the location and all of that. You know, you would be able to see and communicate with ET beings too, because I see you communicating with like any ET being.
Cool.
I see you
Me?
going to
Hmm.
yeah, Marsha.
Oh.
I see you going to like okay, so this is what I see. So I, it's something like you get a call from like the galactic, um it's like a council, or that's like a ship that everybody kind of meets at. And then so
Hmm.
you get like a call to go attend these regular things like in your astral body, and you get like taken up there, your consciousness, or it's not physical because you stay here, but it's like your consciousness. So it's like an aspect of you there as well, like on a galactic ship.
I
So
knew
it'd
I,
be like, hmm.
I felt like I've been in stasis somewhere.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
right? So is that the SSP? So I'm in the
Hmm.
SSP right now. That's what you're saying, or like one of
Oh,
those programs?
yeah.
Is that
We'll see. Like if it was in stasis, that would be like a maybe like the being, like the say like your higher self, and then your higher self wanted to experience say 5 or 6 different realities all at the same time, so it can project its consciousness and create like beings. It can create male female bodies, whatever it wants to experience in different realities, and how many
cool?
ever realities, I mean, you know. But it just, and then all the information just goes back into that stasis being. So you have, so that would be something like that too, where you, I can see you both in like a stasis, like in a ship, like maybe that would be like y'all's own ship, you know, like a spaceship. And then so it looks like a tanning bed kind of thing, but closed in. And then it's not frozen, you're just like in a stasis state of awareness. So you would also have people on the ship as well to kind of you know, while y'all are back, it's like kind of like in a back area that's not traffic or nothing like that, you know. So
Hmm.
so that um those um beings in a stasis, um they might not have been able to be here on earth because of the the low vibration, you know. But that's something different than the super soldier. That's not, that's a different, that's like your star family lineage, you know, where you, that's one aspect though, you know, because you would have so many, like in Sirius you would have different aspects of you, like I see like William has like a feline, like a cheetah kind of tiger, warrior kind of, and then you would have
Cool.
like a cheetah kind of, she's kind of more tall, slender, and not so bulky, you know. But both y'all would have that. So I think y'all kind of travel a lot together to places because you kind of mirror each other or something like that in a way.
Big time.
And I think different beings too, like you've been switched roles, you know, switched beings. Have you've been like um so it looks like I see like in Sirius B it's like dolphins and more ocean. So I
Hmm.
see it's like, and it's like Anunnaki too, a lot of Anunnaki,
Oh,
not
him,
both of
right?
both of you.
Oh,
I'll
really?
just say both of you guys because you both kind of traveling a lot together.
Wow.
What, this isn't within the SSP, this is just aspects of you in
Right.
many realities, you know. So this is gonna be that dolphin part. So like with like with so so one thing I can see is like William as a like a, it's kind of like a crystal being or something like that, where it's like a tall, kind of translucent being, and then you communicate with a dolphin, and the dolphin is Marsha. So it's kind of like that way too. So you kind of move around in different forms, because it's like you can telepathically communicate and receive each other's information
Mm-hmm.
because of that dolphin, though, because both have this dolphin, um, the energy, so that telepathic. So, oh, okay, so I see now within the SSP, they have this program. It's called the Project Seagate, and where you are a super soldier, and then it's like hell. I remember it as like being in like a helicopter or something, and they were dropped off in the ocean. It's like in different areas too, the ocean, wherever there will be dolphins, and then so we learn how to communicate telepathically with dolphins. So we call them, and then they take us like under. You know how that story about that guy recently about him talking about dolphins that went and built the city underwater, like that
Mm-hmm.
really happened, like that's a
Yeah.
real program. They're
It's
making
like,
it sound like
y-
he's crazy,
yeah,
but
that's that
Yeah.
Waterworld
you know
programming, right? The Waterworld programming that the
yeah,
SSP does. Yeah, we were
yeah,
just shutting that down last night, or
yeah.
I wanted you to see what we missed, if we missed anything on him,
Oh,
because
the Seagate or what, with
on
what part?
any of the SSP stuff we were shutting down, what more do you see that we need to shut down for him and for me out of that, like Laura Rowley's book, like all the programs, because we
uh
have to shut all that down,
yeah,
especially
I
him.
mean,
He
I feel a lot better today. I feel
yeah.
different. I was able to actually get sleep. I was actually able to like get some deep sleep to where I'm actually dreaming because I used to couldn't dream
he
Hmm.
would
and
close
I
his
would
eyes and he would become the altar that was the
Yeah,
assassin.
and then I could
yeah,
start
okay,
to see that part of it. I
And I
could
was,
start to literally dream what he was doing
yeah,
and then
okay,
it's almost like when he would
and
call like he needed my consciousness. I could be at work and I'd fall asleep at my
he'll fall
computer.
out. And
oh,
then,
you
and
switch
then
alters.
Mhm.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
so we got that his name was Mike. We both got that, and I would go in meditation. I do energy work all the time, all the time,
Okay.
to push it back, get it off,
Oh,
push
okay.
it back, so we could figure it out. And when I would be in meditation, I would connect with this
Michael.
one
Alter.
Mike, that the one that he would see as an assassin. And I'm like, no, I believe I can get through to him. And I kept like trying to communicate with him and just send love, love, love. And I would burst out in tears every time I
Yeah.
would connect with him.
Because he
And
has a lot of pain and anger and
yes,
suffering because he's been
yes,
abused and beaten, and
yep,
he really just doesn't feel nothing. So that alter Michael, so I mean, I would continue to send him love, and just I would because he was like the child alter that was created within
yes.
these programs.
He's the twin,
And
right? The twin, the first split. He was the first altar, right?
I don't know first, but this one altar, because you would have so many altars created. Because within the program, they want assassins, they want psychic spies, they want psionic abilities, they want you to be able to remote view, they want different altars for different projects, and then they will erase it, and then by electroshocking, and then just reprogram it to be something else. So you would have so many altars, but like with the Michael altar, then you can communicate with him. If he's making you fall asleep, then he's just taken over, so you don't
Well,
want
I'm
him to
done.
do.
Well, see, that doesn't happen anymore now.
Um,
I don't even
Okay.
communicate
I
with him.
went
Marsha's the one that communicates with him,
he
but I
won't
don't.
communicate with him, but I'm trying to. So he's still there. So we still need to shut that down, right? Mike is still there. He's still in that.
He, I
What do
don't
you?
know what triggers that, but he has an activation code and a mission that has to be completed. So it isn't, you don't actually go and do it. You just fall asleep, and then so
Hmm.
Michael is taken over, and you're not. It's like he needs your consciousness,
Yeah,
so to be able to do that.
yeah.
So um so, I mean, if I were you, I would really just see Michael as you when you were a child and stuff like that, because it would be you, And then at that, it looks like you're like about, um, dang, you started getting the abuse right from your mother, had it, so it's generational. So your mother
Yeah.
also she was trapped. She's in the programs too, so it's generational. So your dad was probably like a handler or something to her
That makes
because
sense.
she was in the programs, and she was used as like a like breeding hybrid children. So you probably have like, I mean, you're a starseed, so it's hybrid DNA,
Yeah.
but you have enhanced abilities because your mom has abilities too. Your mom has a lot of abilities. Oh my goodness. She's like psionic. She probably even maybe even feels schizophrenic at times because her
Mm-hmm.
mind goes like, it's so intense. It's like where she could break out windows, or she's like, she has to get out of there. It was like an intense rush of
Yeah, that's
hit.
exactly what she always used to say. She's like, I just got to get away from everybody. I just got to get
Yeah,
away. Got to get
it's
away.
too
And everybody
much.
used to think she was crazy.
It's like, oh my God, because it's like, because she's been electroshocked so much and abused, and she's been put
Mm-hmm.
like in the brothel places, everything has happened to her. Um, and, um, and she's also super soldier, so she would have many alters. So it looks like her dad was maybe like he abused her when she was little too. I don't know if it's like this physical reality, but I'm sure it is because it looks like
Mm-hmm.
she's been taken to several places and used as like the honeypots person, where
Uh-huh.
they bring the little child in and then they push them in to do honeypots, blackmail, for
Yeah.
high ranking politicians and stuff like that. So she's definitely doing that, when
Damn.
she's little. Okay, so then she is older and they don't let you go. They don't let the high, they have invested a lot of money into your programming, so they don't just let you go. They would kill you. They'll do that, if you activate but you don't probably even want to do that because it might mess with you too, because it's but you have to uh communicate with Michael through love, and love
Yes.
him like a child needed
Mm-hmm.
that love, because she couldn't give that to you.
Yeah.
She didn't know. She's very um disconnected, like this, like afraid. Like I
Mm-hmm.
just see her kind of smoking or something like this, like
Mm-hmm.
nervous energy, walking back and forth, or just kind of paranoid too a lot. So you, as a child, felt all of that. So you were conditioned by her, from like you was absorbing her. So what kind of problems did you have in childhood, like your health wise? I'm sure you felt a lot, and maybe even had a lot of different things going on with you, with nervous energy, or
Oh,
because you
awful.
pick.
I get so nervous. I mean, like I
Got
don't
such
talk. I have really
anxiety.
bad anxiety, and I
Yes.
used to couldn't go around. I don't go around people. I stay at home.
Yeah.
Go to work, but my anxiety was so bad they had me on medicine, and then I got off, doing that. But yeah, my mom and dad split, and
Hmm.
then I went with my dad, and my dad used to I mean,
He's
used to make
mean,
fun of
huh?
me about
Yep.
stuff. Yes, ma'am,
Mean. Yep.
and used to beat the pee out of. I'm talking about. I
Mean.
used to get beat I'd be cleaning and I'd get beat.
Yep.
He just had fun doing it.
Yep.
Brutal.
Yep. That's how
So,
he.
And
That's
I
the
seem to
control.
know the one other thing I have, and this is the last question I really have, is I know how to do stuff. Like, I know how to do anything and everything. I don't know how I know how. I normally, when somebody needs me to do something, it doesn't matter if it's electrical, computer, if it's just common sense, anything.
Yeah.
Anything somebody needs me to do, I can do it.
Yeah, Syrian. It's like Syrian people are good at technology a lot, like wiring, like focus on stuff, computer. It can be building stuff. They're good with all that, So they're very high intelligence, like the dolphins, like that. Like
Hmm.
both of you have that
Yeah.
intelligence where you could uh, pick it up really fast. Like, just show me how to do it. I don't want to read the instructions. Just
Yeah,
show me, and then
exactly.
I'll do it. So you don't
Yeah.
have to, and you don't, just one time is all you need, like,
Yeah.
okay, now you can go on because I can do it by myself.
Yeah. I don't need to be
So,
trained that much. All I just
yeah.
need to do is just show it to me. But
Hmm.
I love with the water. I love the water. I love the sea.
Mhm.
So water's big. And then I have a tattoo of Poseidon's trident on my
And
arm,
octopus, it's all
and
the
an
Okay.
powerful
octopus.
stuff.
That's
But
Atlantis kind of energy, huh?
yeah,
Like
and then I
Atlantean.
also have I love to fly. That is
Okay.
just, I just want to, oh my, I mean, I know I've
Oh,
done
like
it before. I've
uh-huh.
seen myself flying
Yep.
in airplanes that I could sit in one and
Too.
just do it and not know how, but
Oh,
I've seen it and done it all the time.
yeah, I always see myself flying. I just want to go fast or just
Mm-hmm.
free fall like a bird, nose
Yeah.
dive, and I just love that adrenaline rush. So it's like an adrenaline rush to stuff. It's like you just love that feeling of being and going fast. It's like an adrenaline rush. It
Mm-hmm.
is like a satisfaction to go that fast. But the flying, like Top Gun movie and stuff, like going through it's so like that
Uh-huh.
happens. Like
Oh yeah.
um that happens in the space though. They have they have where you could go through like they send kids through like the like the portal or Stargate or so at Montauk. They have kids like doing where they would send them to Mars, or training to be a pilot or a navigator is what it's called, and then they just
Uh-huh.
have these kids are like controlling the craft, flying. They're navigators, and so they're like in training school. There's like a navigation school out like by Mars or so, something like that. Because I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm in that too. So if I think both of y'all would be in there as well, and because it's like a huge place, so I don't know if we've seen each other with that because it's different
Mm-hmm.
aspects of us, so it'd be hard to kind of track that. But I can recognize the energy pattern, y'all's the patterns that are similar to how I recognize things for myself too. With that, with the needing to like, it's like like you have to do physical. You need to do physical exercise, punching, like boxing,
My daughter's
or
like that a
running
lot.
really fast, like running. So you need to exert this. You don't hold
I
it
agree.
in. You need to it
Yeah.
has to be. It's not jumping on the trampoline. It's exerting it, like you exhaust yourself. Then you'll start to feel better because you have all of this. You've absorbed all
Discipline.
of this, just like if it was like, okay, now I need to wash it off, but you can't just shower because that's not gonna take it off. You can't take
Yeah.
a salt bath, that ain't gonna take it off. Smudging, okay, that removes some of it, but you need to physically exert so
That's
you
what Chris.
are exhausted and
Okay.
exhaust yourself. So I mean, if you can run, can you run
I agree.
fast? I see you like
Uh,
as a jogger. Do you jog or walk?
I don't. I don't do too much
Yeah.
of anything right now just because I'm
Of the
so tired.
exhaustion, yeah.
I mean, I come
Okay.
home and I go to work
At
and
night
I'm
or
better.
something?
I'm getting better now where I can get sleep, but I used to go to work. I was tired every day. I sleep all
Yeah.
weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
how do we shut these programs down? How do we how do we what are we missing that we need to do to shut ourselves down from that?
I feel great today.
The SSP.
So,
So
so really, because I with you, Marcia, it's like because there's other aspects of you out there, and they are running on their own program. So those, what I do is I just cut like the cord with them. So I keep I just kind of want to cut the ties so I'm not absorbing or getting attacks from these other, because some of them are us in those places attacking us because we're not like
right,
strong like them. Like they're like, get up, like they want to
Yeah,
fight us and stuff. So sometimes
really.
that can't, sometimes you gotta
I feel like we cut mine.
how you just confronted is taking control of your own self, and it's almost like you build yourself up so you can protect your own self, and almost like you're raising your vibration by that, and it's like nothing can get into that space as you raise your frequency up. So when you're exercising, you're releasing all of these attachments and stuff, and you could still do your cleansing and all the things you do, the
Mhm.
sage and stuff like that. But that's like the energy around, but in your whole space, because you because you're also a medium. Both of y'all are mediums. Both of y'all are
Really?
mediums.
Told
Yeah.
you.
Me?
Both of y'all,
That's how
both
you
of
do it.
you guys are mediums. Yes. Where you in a different level where you have different sensories though, to where
So we can do
you
different things.
Marsha can hear something in her mind that some like uh if you're walking into a haunted place or something, then they would say something, and Marsha could get that thought in her head. They could put it in her head, and then so that sometimes might be dangerous because of their thoughts. Because then you would think that they're your thoughts if you didn't know or be aware that consciously that's them that's affecting you. Because I wasn't like that before. I didn't think like that. So this is their thoughts. So you have to become aware of your thoughts, and your
So,
energy field.
so if they still got our consciousness there and they keep splicing us off and making bodies,
Hmm.
like I want to free us completely from that. I
Well,
don't
Yeah.
I
want to
think we're
be.
talking about
Well,
cutting our
Okay,
consciousness
so
just
separate.
if
Yeah,
we cut our
mhm.
consciousness from them, they just
we're
go off
good.
and become another body and we're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you are not having to do anything with it, but it's going to be always, it's always going to be something, because they've created all these aspects of you in these programs. Because there's black ops where you are, they take my labs take you into the black op projects, and they don't release their assets because they're high
We just have to
valued,
cut
so they
ourselves
don't.
off from them.
Yeah. So you just instead of looking at them and worrying like this kind of way, just kind of face this way and start maybe focusing like on your star family lineage, on something more positive, and then so you're higher up, and then when this kind of invades or you have a down day, then kind of look at that and be like kind of examine it, so you're kind of becoming more aware of your own energy,
See,
and
that's what I think we did yesterday. I think that cut me
mhm.
off from all that because I
Oh,
I
good.
feel I feel way different.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
with her, with the seeing, the hearing, being able to hear stuff, I see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you see it.
I see
You
like,
see the energy beings, you see the orbs,
yeah,
you
see,
like, did you see that person in that room? I didn't see anybody, Well, there's a
yeah,
person over there standing right there in the corner,
mhm,
and you could
Yeah.
describe the whole thing, what they're
yeah,
wearing, what they look like, and everything, and then you could even listen to them, and then they will tell you their story. So they would come right at you, because they're like, oh yeah, there's somebody here I can talk to now,
Yeah.
so you're gonna need to
that's
not not
yeah,
go to those places on but there are we go out in the world, and there's layers of realities, so at
hmm.
Walmart, people's thought forms, the grocery store, their thought
Oh yeah, I
forms.
can't hardly
So
go to Walmart and stuff
yeah.
like that because I get really, I start
Yeah.
feeling people and everybody else. But there
Yeah,
is
you
one thing
do.
that I see around the house that's helped me,
Hmm.
and her name's Bella,
Okay.
but
Is
it's
she like
almost she's
your
almost.
guardian?
Oh, yeah, somewhat, yes. I
Yeah.
think she's like, I think she is the way she's described to me before, because I mean, like we communicate, and when she wants to, but it's like she's warned me that I needed to get my stress down or I was going to die,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice, and
Hmm.
and
that, and
then
he almost
and
died.
then she helped do that, and now she comes around, and it's you got to be really clear and really good. Like she tries to help Marsha and I, and then Marsha sees her all the time,
No, I don't
or
see her. I
she
feel her.
feels her all the time, but
I've
I
never
can
seen her.
hear her and see her, and like I'll be in my room and she'll appear and it's like I said, like a ball of light and it's got blue in the middle and it's real pretty,
Yeah.
like pinkish
I
purple
can
coming
feel
out of
her.
it.
She has amazing energy, and
Hmm.
She seems to
she
help
helps him
with
Yeah.
everything.
She's
tremendously.
like your star family mother, like
Hmm.
that. So she would be like she travels like in that ball, like that. So it looks like she's like a Pleiadian mother or something, like real gentle. She's got
Hmm.
Pleiadian Syrian,
Yeah, she's real
kind of like
soft.
a goddess, kind of like that, like flowing,
Hmm.
kind of like that. And so you can ask her for help, and ask your star family, start asking for help from your star family, and
Okay.
ask them to assist you. I always do. I always say, I
Right.
can't, I'm here in this physical reality, I'm like boots on the ground here doing all of this work, and
Uh huh.
I need help. I need help. I
Yeah.
can't do this by myself physically. This
Yeah.
physical body is wore out. I need some
Mm-hmm.
infusions. I need some healing. I need everything that can be done. I need assistance right now, and
Right.
then I need my channels open, like all my channels, my antennas are so open so I can
Mm-hmm.
receive clear communication from my higher aspects, all of them. I want to be able to hear them and see them and feel them and receive information, so I do that every day. So you're communicating with your higher aspects. So you're too busy over here doing this work to even think about the dark stuff, because they won't let that go. They'll
Mm-hmm.
continue on. So there's, if you cut off the thing and like put a shield up, like a shield thing, so you can feel when one of them's kind of coming in, or if Michael comes in. But Michael, you can heal him with compassion, because he did not have that at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I
Or
knew that.
so if you have him, like if you was like when you was a baby, so imagine, so William, when you was, so you hold, imagine holding a baby, and that's you, though, that's your inner you. And
Mm-hmm.
then just holding, and if you have to cry, just see that's you as a baby, and then like give it love, and then you can't change what happened, but you can protect him and give him love that he didn't have, because he didn't get to feel that.
Yeah.
He was in a negative environment. So
Yeah.
you're here to like break the chains, or you're here to do that, that you're like the um I guess it's called like the break the ancestral curse or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
um
Yeah.
because I don't know if it happened. You said you have a daughter, but I don't
I have
know if that.
a son and a daughter. Yes, ma'am. I have a 15-year-old son, and he's very, very uh
Psychic.
psychic,
Yeah,
clairvoyant, and stuff
is
like
that
that. And
it's
my
more as a
daughter,
star family stuff. It's like you came to like both of you came in to stop that. Like you took the, okay, I'll take it all. Just like
yeah,
give it all to me if it will stop with me. And so when I
Yeah.
have
yes, and I
kids,
said
Yeah.
that
that
exact word. Yeah,
I don't have to continue on. They won't have to continue on with this. So you both take it. You decided to take it all on.
yeah.
So that's your job. And so it was easier saying it over in a higher dimension than it is
Mm-hmm.
coming here. So you need to call on your backup, all your star family and your star ancestors and your relatives that have been here before. Um, Everybody that can help, that's from the higher
Yeah.
dimensions, that has anything to
Right.
do with helping me, in this reality. I need help now. We need help.
So
So yeah.
his is serious. His star family is more serious. You're seeing. What about mine's serious also, or
Yeah,
is
you
it?
have Syrian and you both have Pleiadian. So I mean, I would think you're both from the same places, because you travel together
Yeah,
so many
we're
times.
inseparable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
eh,
I don't know. I was never able to open up to anybody. I just feel like she's home.
we
yeah.
we can
Mhm.
we can feel each other's energy from no matter where we are.
Mhm.
If something's attacking him, it attacks me exactly the same way, and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Right. Mhm.
If he's having a
Yep.
hard time, I feel it like it's my own. We feel each other's physical pain. Like
Yeah.
it's like we're
Uh-huh.
one person half the
Yeah,
freaking
that's good.
time. It's
That's good.
crazy.
Yeah, that's good to have each other, because, a lot of people don't have that, and they have to go through this big mission by themselves, because
Hmm.
everybody in their family is not like this. So, I'm the only one in my family like this. But I
Mm-hmm.
now, later on now, because my son is 21 now, and he has severe autism level 3, so
Mm-hmm.
through him, my family has changed because they've seen my struggle. So they've let
Yeah.
down their controlling ways. So they've changed. My mom and dad have. So I can talk to them about stuff. But growing up, I couldn't talk about it. We had no understanding of this. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I have an identical twin sister, and she's complete opposite. She doesn't, she's service to self, and then I'm service to others. So
Uh-huh.
we switched it, like that. So
That's
anyway.
cool.
Can, baby, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Come here, baby.
Go
Baby,
ahead.
come here, baby. I have this dog Hey, come here, buddy. He's always been right on top of us. He's always been my little buddy. And
Oh,
one
okay.
one night something happened. I drank
Oh,
and something took me over. I
yeah, you
stopped
shouldn't.
drinking.
Yeah, you
Something took
shouldn't do
me
that.
over and I had a crazy night where I blacked out. I don't remember
Yeah.
anything at all. And he was affected by that. This little guy right here.
Yeah, he's your
And I want
like
to
a
know what.
spirit animal that helps you
Yeah,
assist you in this reality.
for
So
sure.
so he probably blocked out a lot of stuff.
He did.
He's a little body there, he's
Yeah.
like a little bitty body, but he takes
Yeah.
on he's a big dog in the other
Oh, I
places. Like
know.
in
I
Sirius,
can.
in
I can feel
Sirius,
it.
in Sirius with there's dogs like him where they're humanoid dogs. You know how you see the wolf and
Right.
they're like that. So y'all have a family of like you're all the canine beings as well, like wolves. So
That makes
you
sense.
you
Because I'm
both
always
you
connected
both
to
have a strong connection with wolves too. So
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so that's another thing. You can ask wolves, your wolf guides, your wolf protectors. And also I just seen Bigfoot enter, like I saw the word Bigfoot. So you have that. You can ask all of these beings that are there. They they won't invade your space unless you ask. They're there
Right.
to help you. So if something comes in your mind, like also like blue avians, so you might see like blue orbs or something like that. That would be like blue avian, so it's like
Right.
angelic, because I think you both have a lot of Archangel Michael energy too, like associate with him, so you could call on Archangel Michael and have him clear it out, take care of some of this stuff,
I did
take
work
care
with
of all
him
of
back
this.
when I did Reiki.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I could feel him come in. So, what can I do to help this little guy? Like with his trauma, it's severe.
Sing to him, be like
Oh,
he's a
okay.
That's why he
baby,
likes that. I love you.
sing like
Yeah,
humming, like you could just go
like
um
this.
if you're
I
just like
love you. Come on, do it. Do it. No.
he likes that because it's like a party. But sing it. But if you have him laying on your belly or your lap or so, then
Yeah.
activate your palm chakras. Both of you can do that. You just rub your hands
Yeah.
together and then you feel the pulse, and then just put your hands on him to say, angels clear his energy of anything that he's absorbed or picked up, and then you could just pick it off of him too. He's just like a being just like you, but just an extension of you both, as a protector, as a communicator to the higher realms
Absolutely.
and stuff too. So he watches on he just watches you closely. He won't
Yeah.
go far from you. He
No, he
doesn't
never
travel
does.
far at all. So if you leave him somewhere, he would not. That does not work for him. Don't
No,
do
I
that.
know.
Don't even leave him nowhere, and then you leave. He will not feel good at all when you
No,
pick
I
him up.
know that. I
Yeah.
can feel that. I can't
Mhm.
leave him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just sing to him and clear him from
Yeah.
things he picked up. And is there any other suggestions I can
That's
help
why he
him?
likes that.
Okay, so William, I can see you doing like the Reiki on him, because you have your perspective, or your mental, because you're not emotionally attached to it's like a baby to Marcia. The dog is
Mm-hmm.
like a baby, and oh,
Yeah.
my baby,
Yeah.
and so that you don't have that. You're like, you see it as like a being, and you can do Reiki on him, and he will receive it in a calm way, because your
Okay.
mental state is more of calm, and there's no attachment to staying baby. You don't think that, even though he is, you don't think all of that way,
Yeah.
so you
Cool.
can do that. And with your daughter,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
she also, where I could just see you like doing Reiki on her too, because it looks like she gets kind of attacked,
Mm-hmm.
um
Cool.
just because she absorbs stuff too. So
Mm-hmm.
if you learn how to push your energy field out. You need to push your energy field out so nothing gets in y'all's entire
Mm-hmm.
perimeter. Put it like a barrier up, like a sphere, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing can get in there unless you invite it in. So both of
You
you,
know I'll do it with you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, both of you do it both
Yeah.
sides. So you're holding the sphere strong, And then,
Yeah.
you know, like it could be small like this in your hand too, and then expand it out all the way over your property and the above. It has to be all the time that you do this, because things get in all the time, because you have a whole bunch of psychic people in this, in your house, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
everything. And it's like anything, things can get in stuff so easily, you know, so you have
Yeah.
to protect it.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna
Now,
ask you because I feel like I do everything under the sun to protect this house, and I've figured out so much, but yeah, it just never ends.
Yeah.
I literally meditate two,
Yeah.
3 times a day to clear the field for him before.
So this is, so okay,
on it, and
so
like
both of you,
our food,
I know you
we
want
can
to
get.
always
Oh, I
be
can't
the
hear you.
protect.
Hey,
Okay.
we can't hear you.
What happened?
Can you?
No, can you hear me?
No, she can hear us. I just don't think we can hear her.
Weird, something
That's so
happened.
annoying.
Something happened with the audio. Can you see like anything with
Oh,
that,
hold
with
on
the,
just a second. Hold on. You're really light. Like,
hmm, the audio went down, so something with
uh,
that. Cause
yeah, get
cause
you hear your volume in my thing. Hold on just a second.
something went off with the volume, you know, like that, like there's something trying to, something. So all we need to do is like
Yeah, it's all loud.
put like a shield up, put a shield up around the whole place. And
Hold on
then
just a second. Hold on. I know what it is. I know what it
is
is.
is it the,
Just speak up. Hold on just a second.
Sorry.
okay, okay, I'm gonna get me a drink of water right here.
Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did the
Okay.
Bluetooth, was it Bluetooth?
We can. Yeah, it went to Bluetooth. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's
Anything
okay.
we can do to help the children?
Okay. Yeah. So do you, uh-oh. That's weird, huh? How it started doing that as soon as we started talking about protecting the home and everything too. So things like this get in to interfere. So there's like interference that happens. Yeah. I hear, do you see me, hear me?
Okay, are you there now?
Yeah. Yeah, the
I don't know
screen
what you're
isn't
saying.
on though.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let's get that fixed. Sorry about that. She
No, it's okay. It's like some
it was
interference, you know, that doesn't,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I
things,
figured. Yeah.
things that happen like that, that interfere into the space, you know.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
if things like that start to invade the space, or you start to feel some kind of a shift happen, then push out, then like create a sphere, and then like push it out over your whole place, like if like
Yeah.
you're in a bubble now, you know, and it's a
Yeah, I do.
protective bubble. Yeah,
I do
do
that
that.
every day,
Okay,
every
cool.
single day.
Yeah,
So
'cause I'm like burning up hot too. Like I noticed you took off
Mm-hmm.
your jacket, but I feel like I'm sweaty too. So it's like a lot of energy uh happening and stuff too, a lot of healing too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like with your daughter, okay, I was talking about your daughter. Okay, so she like, I can see her seeing, she sees a lot of stuff, you know. She sees, she's a medium, you know, so she sees a lot of stuff. And so through you she'll learn. So with both of you guys. So both of you need to, like you say, I want to protect him, but he can protect himself, and you need to protect yourself, and then y'all need to protect each other in the family. So both of you are strong within yourself and holding this force between. So both like with walking, doing something, exercising together, like going just for a walk, even if it's
hmm,
just a little bit, you know, just
yes.
to build it up. Okay, so that'll help your energy wise too. But this is because you're releasing all the stuff that you've absorbed from work, from the day, from everything, from astral, from all of that. You're kind of just removing it as you're walking, you know.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to do that. So then if because your daughter is a medium, she sees it, so she'll she'll definitely, does she have like night terrors or see stuff or see things walk by or scared? Because that, if she's not expressing that, she does see that stuff. I don't know if she does tell you that, does she?
Not so much. She's told me a few things.
Mm-hmm.
She tells me more about it than she does him or has in the past, but since
Okay.
she's moved back, she's been closed off.
How old is
She was
she?
with her mom and it was not going good, and I said, bring her here.
Mm-hmm.
And we got her here, and I feel very protective because I feel underneath something's going on with her
Okay.
and
My son.
Christian and her son.
My
Yeah.
son,
I
yeah,
mean,
my
my son.
son's 15 and he's working so much. He
Mm-hmm.
goes to school and then he works. And
Mm-hmm.
he's really depressed and my daughter's worried about him and I'm
Oh.
worried about him too, but he's trying to stay away from his mom, but
Okay.
he
So
doesn't want to leave
she's,
his friends.
We try to get
yeah.
him down here, but
He
he's
doesn't want to leave his friends. He doesn't want to leave his school because he's had to move before, but he's
Mm-hmm.
just, and he's very much like me now. When he
Yeah.
they're
sees something or
super
knows something,
connected.
it goes on and I can feel him. Like
Yeah.
I can feel him. Like if I feel that something's wrong, I call him right then and he'll be crying because
Oh.
the dog
Yeah.
ran off or something.
Oh yeah, because he sends, he's like a replica of you, you know?
Yes,
So he
Hmm.
absolutely.
doesn't want to leave his mother because he feels protective of her too at the same time as she's
Yep.
like neglectful or
Hmm.
she's just kind of she seems like your mother, really. She looks like she, in her energy wise, she kind of is like you got with a lady like your mother, you know?
Hmm.
Like with with his mother. So
She was on drugs really bad,
the
really.
daughter and son is yours. The both
Yes,
kids
ma'am.
are yours. And Marsha, do you have kids?
I have one son.
Uh-huh. Is he older,
Yes,
out of the house or so? Like,
he's
you know.
he just turned 31 today,
Okay.
actually.
Okay, so he's older, so
And
um but he would have, I don't know if he doesn't feel, is he interested in any of this stuff? 'Cause he,
yeah,
is he kind of
yeah, he
like
was. I think he got a little like
scared,
what's the no, not
frightened?
scared, just kind of frustrated with working so hard on himself and not seeming to make a breakthrough.
Mhm.
So yeah, anything for any of those kids that we can do to help them,
Yeah.
we're all about it.
So what you can do is to work on yourself and building your own self. So it's like you have all of these fires going while you're
Yeah,
still, and then you're left exhausted because you
yeah.
gave all your energy away to everybody but yourself.
That's
So
all I
when
ever
you're
do.
strong, you build yourself up and manage yourself, and like both of y'all at the same time, because if you don't do it at the same time, then both of you are going to be worried about each other, so you need to do it at the same time, you
Yeah,
know?
no, we know.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so you both build up the strength. And I don't really think you have to too much worry about your older son because he's old enough to figure it out and research and do his own thing. But he does have a little bit of a depression, kind of a little
Yeah.
bit in him, a little bit,
Hmm.
because he is pretty sensitive to things too. He's Pisces, so of course, so because Pisces still, so he is
She's
different.
come on.
He's different,
Wait.
like
She's talking about
dream.
Iggy.
Oh, well, Iggy. Okay, my
Okay,
son.
yeah.
Okay, okay. I
Hmm.
thought you were talking about Christian.
No,
Okay,
your
No, so
son, the
my
30
Iggy.
year 30, his birthday's today, so he's a
Yeah.
Pisces. And
yes,
so he's real kind of dreamy, kind of different. So
yes.
he's sensitive in that way. And he goes with his own flow. So I think he's fine. He can
Okay,
manage himself, okay? So y'all focus on you, both of you getting your strength and power,
okay,
and asking for assistance from your guides, guardians, star ancestors, the wolves. Ask the wolves to assist you, and they will. They'll come in and ask the wolves to protect your daughter and
okay,
son, you know, when
okay,
they're away from you.
Hmm.
Assign a wolf to protect them. Assign
okay,
a
Okay,
wolf
cool.
to protect them in their whole, like, walk with them in the night, in the day, and sleep, whatever. You're with them, you know. So
okay.
they can figure out what the wolf looks like. You might even I don't know, they're kind of older, so that kind of doesn't really about, y'all just assign a wolf, and then a wolf will
Okay.
take on, they'll take care of that part, you know. So
Okay,
they
cool.
might start seeing a wolf or something like that. But it's not like a little bitty dog, it's a big wolf,
Big old wolf.
like a big wolf, you know,
Right.
like a
Oh,
a giant wolf, not a dog man, but a wolf, you know,
Yeah.
like a big giant wolf. So it's like if they were, like, it would be like this, like if their head was here, then they could touch the top of it like that with it standing, you know. So it's a giant wolf, and it's gonna see it laying down when they're asleep in bed and following them wherever they go. So assign them both a wolf.
I
And then you guys have to have that too, though. So y'all
Okay.
both
okay.
ask for a wolf to be with you guys too, to protect you, and assign a wolf to your dog too, so you're
Okay.
like a wolf family, a wolf
Okay.
pack.
Cool. Cool.
You know,
Cool.
you're
I
like a
love it.
wolf pack. So
All
yeah,
right.
so that way.
Can I ask you one more question?
Mhm.
This is important. I have another friend. She's abducted all the time. I think she's a breeder. She is bad, and she is trying to find her rings so she can leave her abusive husband, very abusive husband, and she's put them somewhere in her house. Are you
Oh,
able to see this and locate
oh,
this?
I can't. It's hard to tune into like lost objects and stuff.
See.
Oh,
You
okay, okay,
know,
okay.
that's like lost objects, and that's
Yeah.
connected to her. If
Oh,
she
okay.
was talking to me, I still
Okay.
probably couldn't, because it's more of you tracking it and looking for it, like with Reiki and stuff. So you might be able to help her because of your connection to
Well, see,
her.
I've always been able to like anything that's lost. That's another thing. I
Yeah,
mean, but it has to be here. Like I've been trying to find that, but like you said, I'm not connected to it. Now,
yeah,
stuff here, like they can lose stuff. I'm
yes,
talking about like a needle in a haystack, and we can
uh-huh,
never
You can
find it.
always find it
And
right
I
away.
uh,
always find it, even at
yeah,
work. Like if there's a
He's
problem,
so freaking
I walk
thoughtful.
right up to it and go to it. Now I have to go with my. I can't think about it. I
yeah,
have to go with what my feeling is. Like if it says go this
hmm
way, and I think about something else, I mess it up. But I can find almost
yeah.
anything. But like you said, that right there, I
That's
cannot find.
difficult. It's difficult because there's so many things it could be, because she's being attacked astrally, and all kinds of stuff is going on. She's very heavy energy too. Very,
Yeah.
it just goes right in the heart how it feels. So I don't know if I would not focus on helping everybody if I were you guys, because you
Okay.
need to
Yeah,
focus on yourself, because
Okay.
she needs to take care of that herself. It's not your responsibility to take care of other people. You just
Marsha's a
take care.
helper. She tries to
Yeah,
help everybody.
I know,
I
and
just, it's these guys that have such hellacious lives
yeah, I
that want to
know.
help so bad.
But
And
you have to work on both of you guys staying in your strength. And so if somebody
Yeah,
asks you, then you could say, you know all her history that she's been through, so you know that's going to be heavy. And
yeah,
she's going through divorce, so her husband is not happy. So he could have flushed it down the toilet, threw it down through anything that's
okay.
possible
No,
with
that's
that.
fine. I just
And it's
thought
finding
I'd
a
ask.
ring. So it's finding just a ring. And if that means so much to her as a ring to
she got
leave,
to be able to find
then
it.
It's $30,000. It's the money
yeah,
she needs to get out.
yeah. But sometimes people use that as an excuse to stay. So that's a lot of drama that you don't need. You don't
Right, you're
need
right.
it, because
Okay,
you don't need to
you
be
got it.
involved with
Yeah,
that at all.
we just got rid of that. Like we tried to help somebody, and I won't get into it
Oh
because
my
Yeah,
I don't
God.
even want to talk about him because it was
yeah,
so
and
awful. It tried to break
yes.
everything up.
Hmm.
Was he
But
just straight up evil?
he was it was awful. He was living here on the property, and we'd get
We
around
just
him,
got
and
him
he
off.
was like doing some
Dark
dark
stuff.
stuff like
Hmm.
voodoo mat, not voodoo, but like burning candles and
Well,
rice and stuff. He called it
at
something
first it's hoodoo, but at
hoodoo, but
first he wasn't like that at all, or I didn't see that.
we didn't see that, but
But
he
then
was.
I started hearing him talking about cursing people, and I'm like, oh
Oh
shit, we
no,
got a
yeah,
problem. We got to get that the
So
hell
we
off
just
the
got him
property.
off, and then I
yeah,
fixed myself, and I was all about because I used to get really upset and really mad
yeah.
and be really jealous stuff. Now I'm happy for
Oh
people. I
yeah,
try to
So
give love.
yeah,
I'm
we
so different than what I
we
used to
both
be.
constantly processing and working through
But
our crap, like
yeah.
yeah,
constantly.
and she helped me more than anything. Like she helped me, pulled me from anything. Like I mean,
He'd be
I
dead.
thought I gotta look.
He'd be
I
dead
started living in my
10 times
car
over.
3 years ago. I
Hmm.
was in my car, and I raised my kids by myself, and I hit a hard spot, so my kids went to stay with my ex-wife.
Hmm.
Well, I was in my car. I worked with her, and we got really close, really close, really close. And she
Good,
invited me here,
good.
and I mean, she even helped me get my teeth
Uh
fixed.
Twelve
huh.
thousand dollars.
$12,000 for my
Oh
teeth
yeah.
fixed, like just helped and helped. And then wanted me to sit here and manifest. She said, "You can do this." I manifested my job that I have now.
Oh,
I
good.
make
That's good.
$75,000 a year, and
Good.
that was a number that I had. And I sat right here and I said, "This is the kind of job I'm gonna get. This is the kind of job I'm gonna get."
We're working
And
hard on manifest.
they found me. Like I had a headhunter call me
Yeah.
and look to me and ask me.
Mhm.
But everything's been working out. But yes,
That's
we try
good.
to. Marsha
Yeah,
actually
so
tries to
y'all
help
working
everybody.
together is the best thing. So y'all, if somebody asks you, because they feel that higher energy that you're doing good, so they really want to just pull, like if you open up a hole and then
Like
it's
leech
gonna
on
let
to it.
that out. So and she has all kinds of attachments that's gonna
Yeah,
come and attack you if
I know.
you mess with that. You don't
Yeah.
want that or need
Okay.
it, you
Okay.
know,
Mm.
at all.
Okay.
It's not your responsibility, you know. That
I
ain't,
know.
you
I
know, at
take the
all.
weight of the world.
She
Yeah,
does.
I know it's
So I'm glad you
okay
say
for
that.
you and your family, for y'all. That's
Okay.
okay. You know, but y'all work together at doing it, not just I need to protect them. Say we need to protect them.
Yeah. See, I feel good
Because
when
it's
I
a
hear you say
team. It's a team. It's not just
Yeah.
all for you because you can't do it all. Y'all have to work at together. That's how y'all succeed at it, you know?
Yeah.
Like both of y'all together. And then there's a yin and a yang and all that. There's a balance. Because if it's
Yeah.
just you doing it, but then he's feeling like it's not there needs to be an equal energy like this where you both are
Okay.
strong and he supports you and you support him, but
Right.
you have to allow it too because like to be you like to take it all on for yourself,
Yeah.
and then he's like, just why did you do that for? You know I would do
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
we
and
do
then
that.
you know, so and he's serious when he says that to you. He's
Yeah.
serious. So
I
so
know.
you
I know.
allow him to do that, to
Yeah.
stand up and be strong together. Because
Yeah.
if you always do stuff for him, he's not gonna ever be able to fully stand up, you know,
Okay.
to
Yeah.
be strong. Because you're freaking
Okay.
strong together,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
Power Rangers, you
Powerhouse.
know?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And
We know.
both sides holding up the field around your house. Because if you're the only one holding it up, and then it's gonna be off balance, you know. So both of
Yeah.
you have to hold it up together. And you could even
Right.
do an exercise where you're giving and exchanging your energy, like sinking, like sitting on the floor like you are now, and putting your hands like together, like touching, and then just like breathing together, and like just whatever you think of to do. But this kind of amplifies your energy. So if you're wanting to do like healing work or anything like that, do that. Sit in the floor wherever you're at, sit on the bed wherever you're at, but just touching your hands, you know, and with the intent to whatever you're wanting to do, to clear the energy, to amplify your strength together, and see the swirl going up, like both of y'all's
Yeah.
energies sinking like that,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
like this, you know, up, and then so it goes all the way up to like source to the light.
It's
So it's
funny
like a
because I do that.
strength.
I do that
She
meditation.
says that exact thing what you just said.
Yeah, so do
29
that
days
and
ago.
then just bring it down though. Bring that light. See it kind of flowing, and it's going between both of you, like both of you, like that. And then amplify, and then it's one, you know? So it's like both of y'all's eyes light up with light, with like the plasma light, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
you can both, and you both have that ability to do that, you know, with your hands. So it's like touching hands, and do that. So all the time, sync up your energy like that.
Okay.
That's the best way you can do it, because you like team up, and you're
Yeah.
like, and then it's like you just shoot up to the light, you know, and then
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna build up that strength of your higher self too, to assist, you know, with all
Mm-hmm.
of this. And then it's going to go all the way around wherever, you know, so that'll be very helpful for you guys, and help your
Okay.
energy wise too. And don't focus on all the dark like that, because that's where your energy's going too. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can't control everything. Okay, you can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
So you can focus on putting your intention and your thoughts on this star family, on the higher, the wolves or the dolphins, or anything that you see in your mind, your star mother, you know, that
Mm-hmm.
from her, or however you see it, you know. So focusing on that and asking them for assistance. And then when someone comes to you to ask for help, you know, I wouldn't really say I got to talk to my husband. Well, I got to talk to my wife, or whatever y'all are together. So it's like and then well, we really can't, because he just if she's a good friend or whatever, I don't know, but they'll keep coming at you until you give them an answer. So give them an answer and just say, yeah, well, he's not really feeling, but your words are things too. So watch what you kind of say, kind of think ahead of time what's the best thing to say to her.
Mm-hmm.
Say, well, I can't really help you at this time, but I will send you prayers or something,
Yeah, there you go.
So
Okay.
And not even
something
really
like that.
sending her energy either.
Yeah,
Like, we don't
gotta
need to
stop
Prayers.
send energy.
No, not energy. You don't send. Just pray for her. Say, I'll pray
Okay.
for you. I'll pray for you, because you can pray for them, and then
Yeah.
their guides will help with their own stuff.
Yeah.
Say, I'll pray for you.
Okay.
See, I really
Cool.
can't help right now at this time, but I sure will pray for you, and I wish you the
Yeah.
best, and I really hope the best for you. But I'm not gonna. Don't say I'll send you Reiki. I'll send whatever, because then you're getting involved with your energy.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Okay.
then they'll keep coming back. So
Okay.
close that off. Close off all these attachments that you got going on, like sever all of that.
Okay.
And now y'all start fresh with doing physical activity. You need to get rid of the excess. It's
I
excess
agree.
energy,
Yeah.
and that'll
Yeah.
make you feel better too, because you'll
Okay.
start to release a lot of mental energy. When I don't exercise, then my mind gets so frustrated too, so I have
Right.
to release that, get rid of
Yeah.
all this excess, so make sure you start doing that. I mean,
Okay.
walking, at least just walking, not just in the yard,
Mhm.
not to the mailbox and back. I mean,
Now,
walking like the track. Go get out of the house and go to the track or something like that.
we're gonna get metal detectors. Get my daughter outside more. We're gonna get metal
Yeah.
detectors
Can't pry her out of the
and
house.
go walking around and stuff. Now she likes
Yeah.
to hike. She's into skateboard and stuff.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
gonna ask this. I know you're talking about Marcia's talking about that other late. Uh, I don't know if you even like, but we can refer you, I guess, right? If you don't feel you want to can talk
Oh
to somebody, you can.
no,
You'll make that
she
decision, right?
wants to talk to her
Okay.
bad.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be able to find like a lost object, because that's like can be that's I can maybe help her, but that's all she might. I don't really necessarily just help with
Oh no, I
lost
wasn't just talking about.
objects.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wasn't just. I
But
wasn't talking about
but with
that too.
alien
Then I was just talking about
abduction,
her stuff.
Oh,
anything
Yeah,
like that, I can help
she's
with.
she's a
Uh-huh.
huge crazy
yeah.
mess puzzle like he
Yeah.
was. You
Uh-huh.
know.
Yeah.
I'm all about not dealing with the ring or finding the ring, because like I
Yeah.
said, stuff like that is hard. When somebody's
Yeah.
I feel when somebody's that connected to something, if they
Mhm.
really really tried and got all the
She's
BS out of the
psychic
way,
as
she could
hell.
find it
She
herself.
can.
Yeah.
She's psychic as
A
hell.
part of her's
Yeah.
connected to that.
But
But
she's so
Mhm.
chaotic. But you're right. I need to pull away and focus
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
us.
and
Yeah,
the
just y'all. That's all.
dark stuff.
Because
Because
she's
boy, I've been
feeling a
diving.
lot of your mental energy, a lot of your she's taken up a lot. I don't know. She just looking she's a good friend, I know. She's nice and all of that too. And but you can't really help her with everything,
She's
like
sort of like
that.
sucking off of Marcia's goodness, her
Mhm.
Yeah.
happiness,
Everybody sucks
her
off of
happiness.
me.
Like
Yeah.
anytime she's got any happiness or something, like you said, people want a piece of that, and
Mhm.
they get the world. People in the world are very manipulative,
Yeah, they
and
are.
when
Yeah.
somebody wants to help somebody, they manipulate and say what they want you to say and what they
Mhm.
need you to say, and they get in on Marcia, and then they suck her dry, and like we
Yeah.
finally are in a place that this is our sanctuary. Like I used
Yeah.
to be like, oh man, I'm ready to I want to be home because that's the only place I felt safe.
Yeah.
And then we did some
Right.
stuff at my office. So I'm happy at office and I'm happy here at home. And now that that
Yes.
person's gone, it's just a
We
Yes.
whole
even
new
got the
world
Yeah.
around
cars
you.
Good.
protected.
And
I
never, ever,
appreciate.
ever let anybody else come into the space.
I
Never,
agree.
ever, ever,
Yeah.
ever, ever,
100%.
ever. Never, ever. Don't even let him
Only
stay the
family.
night. Don't even let
Okay.
them stay the
Yeah.
So
night. Nothing. Like,
okay. So my son was
Cool.
wanting me to do some energy work on
yeah.
somebody that
Oh,
was on Tuesday. Is that a bad idea?
Oh, I think that if
You work
that's
on
your
that.
is that your what you do, like your business wise, like you have
No.
No,
that?
no, no.
Okay.
I just do
So
it
She
to
just
help
does it to
people.
help people.
well, um I would ask your son to have that guy or whoever it is contact you, and then or just tell him what it is, or if you already know what it is. If it's something kind of that you want to decide to do, but you have to like establish your boundaries, because I don't think you have strong boundaries with people asking you. So you
No,
can
she
learn,
doesn't.
you can really learn from William, because he has strong boundaries. He won't
Yeah,
he
see,
won't
that's what I always tell
he
her. I'm here
won't
to
yeah,
not let people run over.
he won't do something if he didn't want, because he feels it. So that's what you have to do. So when y'all are syncing your energy like this, then you're helping each other. Like you're giving her boundary, like you're giving her whatever it is, but like helping her to have more strength to set strong boundaries. Because you need
Okay.
a strong boundary. So if your son asks you, can you send him energy? They might not even want it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Well,
then you're
they're asking.
asking,
Yeah, they're asking. I just was wondering if you
like, what
saw.
is
Okay,
it?
but
Like, what kind of
um,
energy? Like Reiki?
it's his half brother's girlfriend, and she's got a lot of anxiety.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah,
you can
I'm
just send
a
her,
Reiki.
you can send her Reiki. You could do that. But like, is there an exchange? Is she going to pay you? Because if she's not going to give something
Yeah,
back in
there's got to be an
exchange, then
energy
there's
exchange.
nothing. There's nothing. She won't. There has to be an exchange.
Yeah,
You
you always
know,
tell me that.
because if me and you got, if I didn't take money, there's no exchange. Then
Right.
then
Yeah.
then I'm just giving my time away, and
Yeah,
there's no
Marsha's told me that
exchange.
before too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So do
I feel
that.
out of this. I
Just
feel out of it.
tell her,
I'm just.
okay,
I'm,
I'll charge you $50, and I'm gonna do, I can do Reiki on you. I can send it, or you can come here. I can do Reiki on you, to help. But
I'm just
charge her.
terrified to bring anybody on the property because he's so sensitive to
Yeah,
everything.
I wouldn't bring
So,
anybody there at
yeah,
all, because all of her anxiety
It always
is
messes it up. Yeah, we're gonna get
yeah,
her anxiety because
yep,
she was talking
you
about it.
will.
I feel that you should just either send the Reiki and that's it. You concentrate on us, all of
Yeah.
us,
okay,
this
I don't,
family.
and I do think that you need to tell her that you charge for that, though. You need to say, there, I do an exchange if you can't, like, I don't know, because things aren't for free. She wouldn't go to a massage place and expect them to massage her for free. But,
Exactly, because it's
but
taking
your,
your energy.
yeah, your son is just, doing it because he knows you do it, you know, because your mom, and because that's what you do is help people. But you can establish your boundary at any time. Say, no, I quit doing that, you know. Okay,
yeah,
why? Why'd you quit doing that? You know, why'd you stop doing that for? You know, well, I
right,
needed to focus on myself. So you're gonna have to learn to respond back, because they're not used to you having a boundary. So
okay,
you're gonna have to uh, ask William, what should I say back? You know,
Yeah,
and he'll tell
she
you.
does do a lot of that. But
He'll
yeah, I'm
tell
like
you.
that too. I tell her, I'm like, you really shouldn't do that.
no,
Yeah.
you're right. I need to
Yes.
establish some
Yeah.
serious boundaries. I'm not good with
Yes.
boundaries with people at
No, you're
all.
not.
You're absolutely
But
right.
Because
that's
you
why
want to
I'm
help
here because
everybody.
I'm
Yeah,
the
you want.
boundary guy.
Yeah,
He's the
he just ask
enforcer.
him. Ask him, William, what should I do? And then what he says, then try doing that first, you know?
Okay, no, I agree because
Yeah.
I do need to ask him more.
Mhm.
Because he's so good.
Yeah,
He's
because
so tuned
you bring
in.
it home. You bring it home, and then he feels it. He absorbs it all, you
Okay,
know? So what you do with the energy out here, then they're like sending it to you too, because you're going to have to deal with that too. But you really don't need to deal with that. You need to just focus on y'all two, because you got
okay,
enough stuff going on, just y'all two, you
And
know?
it's
definitely.
great. Like if we don't mix anything else in here, we just have the
Yeah,
kids and
just keep
family
it,
and stuff. We're
yeah.
good, man. We're happy in our own little
like
bubbly
like
world.
you can't heal somebody else. They have to deal with their own shit. They have to deal
Yeah.
with it. Okay? So you can send the Reiki, but unless she's willing to face what's giving her anxiety, and confront all of
Yeah.
that, and that's not your responsibility. That ain't your responsibility.
Yeah.
You
Do
know,
you
you don't
know
even
what?
know her. You know,
Exactly.
like just say, I can't do that at this time, okay? You know,
Right.
like
Do
I
you
wouldn't do
know
it.
what my
Yeah,
like
me
when I
either.
was spliced off the first time? You said, and that must be why I can't remember any of my damn past at all.
Oh,
I can't
because your
remember.
mind is wiped. Your
Yeah,
memory's
she can't
wiped. They
remember
wipe
anything.
your mind.
Now,
They
see, I
wipe your
get
mind.
flashbacks of all kind of things. Like I get
See, I don't.
flashbacks, and I
Yeah.
can see the dog. Like how she was talking about Bay, our little puppy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm really good about being
Seeing
able to
stuff.
see past
Yeah.
things. Like I saw him. He used to be reason he doesn't like fire and stuff because he was in a fire. I saw he was in a
Uh-huh.
fire, and I
Yeah.
saw he used to be a really big dog, but he was always a protector.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
should he? So, should he not do any psychic work for people? Is he too vulnerable to do anything like that?
No, it's up to you. You
It
you
had to be an
both
exchange also.
you
Oh, for sure.
both have to feel it. And if it feels right, does that feel right to do this? Kind of start asking your
Yeah.
own self and asking
Right.
each other, should I do that? Because but what
Okay.
affects one affects you both. So
Got it.
you have to kind of, it's kind of different because it's not like y'all are your team, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so if you take on this, then is it, but you really don't need to do that. You're not, you really just focusing on yourself and your family and all that,
Okay.
and then building your strength up really, really strong. You know, and
Okay.
people are going to ask, can you do this? Can you send? Can you do this? And you're just like, no, I don't
We'll
do
pray
that at
for
this
you.
time. Yeah, say, I don't do that at this time, you know,
Okay.
but we'll pray for you and hope for you,
Yeah.
hope the best for you, but we're not really doing anything like that at this time, you know. So you can tell that the girl, if you already started doing it, I don't know how far along you are with her with that, but just don't continue doing it. If you've already done it one time sending it, then I would, it's not going to work because she has to face her
Yeah.
own stuff.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I'm not really feeling it either. So the where I was spliced off the first time, like my first twin, in birth or what? Is that where it happens in birth? Like
um
Where what?
when I was spliced off from them originally, was that in the womb? I know I came
um
out beat up.
Like, cause with your mom feels like she's maybe like a hybrid lady, you know, like a
Really?
star lady or something. Cause she wasn't, she wasn't abusive or nothing, was she, when you were growing up?
No,
Yeah, she didn't feel
no.
that way. So she was different, she seems kind of like kind and stuff, you know, like
She
that.
can be very
Yeah.
kind. I've just always been suspicious of her because it seems like she deadens my dad,
Yeah, she's
and
just,
he's like,
maybe she might be programmed or something with
Yeah,
that
her dad's
or
awesome though,
something.
and he loves
Yeah.
me.
or is my
Yeah.
parents in the program?
Um, I don't know. They're not as strong
As I
as
say, I've never felt
Williams.
that they
Yeah,
were.
I don't see
Okay,
nothing or feel any. I have to get a strong hit to not, they don't, neither of them have that strong hit, you know, that
okay.
so it feels like you were probably put in there like with the, because your abilities from your starseed abilities, you know? So you
Really?
were
I just don't even
probably,
feel like I have abilities
You doubt
sometimes.
yourself. She
well,
doubts
you,
herself a lot, but she's very, very
yeah.
strong, and she
Yeah,
knows
it's
how to
because
do a lot of stuff.
you give it away, you know? You give that
Okay,
away. So,
okay.
if you want to
Keep it
start
on.
feeling stuff and realizing all your abilities and gifts and everything like that, then put up a boundary. Put up
Okay.
a boundary, you know, for yourself. So when someone asks you stuff, can you help me um with whatever, you know? I mean, energy wise, you know, or
Right.
can they come and stay with you? Just, it'll just be for 2 days. That's
No,
it.
no,
You
that's a
know?
hell to
That's
the no.
yeah. We've learned the lesson with that
Yeah.
too.
We learned our lesson. There'll
Yeah.
be no more of that ever,
And like
ever,
you
Say
ever,
said,
ever.
not even friends
no.
spending the night like that.
No, I
No.
would. They can't
No,
because
I
he's too
wouldn't.
sensitive.
I wouldn't even, and definitely don't be drinking. I wouldn't be, because that
No.
opens up your
And see,
field.
I've never had a. That's one thing with me. I've had addiction problems,
Yeah.
but I've never had problem with
Me
alcohol.
too.
I hate
Mhm.
alcohol. I can't stand it. I
Yeah,
don't.
me
I don't
neither.
drink because I just
Alcohol
don't
hates
like it.
me.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah,
just
don't
don't
even.
like alcohol. But I
Me
have had
neither.
addiction problems. I mean, like
Yeah.
pain
Mhm.
Yeah, we
pills and
both
things like
have.
that.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
just
It's
because I
only
had such
because
a hard.
you're trying to numb the pain or numb the
Yeah,
suffering and numb the everything that you're feeling, you
yeah,
know?
and that's what I
So,
always tried to explain it. I'm not a bad person. I just shit's hard, and
yeah.
that makes it
I've
easier.
never seen
Okay.
anyone suffer like this man ever.
So, what will make you draw your boundary the fastest is protecting the kids, okay? So if you
Yeah,
don't have the energy if you're giving all your energy over here, but your kids is over here on this side, so if you give it all away for free to these people over here that don't even really appreciate it, because they're not really appreciating it, you know.
Yeah.
They'll just take it all
I
day,
agree.
you know.
I agree.
Then you're
Yeah.
leaving like a door open, so you need to
Mhm.
close the door. Okay,
Okay.
so close the door. So now
Okay.
you can look this way, and now your attention's going to go toward the kids and protecting the kids.
Okay.
Your
Cool.
whole, and it's not only you, it's both of you protecting, like the
I
whole
like it.
thing. Like you have wolves all around you, like you're a wolf pack, okay? So even
Cool.
your son's gonna need because he's a replica of you. So
Mhm.
so he really needs to be you need to talk to him like about not to do the drugs to numb that stuff or nothing, because
Mhm.
that will be, of course, you know,
Yeah.
opened
Well,
up.
he saw the he's him and his sister both have saw the effects of, you know, what addiction
Hmm.
does, and it
Yeah.
scares them. It scared them so bad that, and I mean, I know this is bad. I hope it scared them enough to where they will not do anything. Like my
Yeah.
daughter won't even like. She doesn't even like to take aspirin or Tylenol
Well,
or anything.
Okay,
My
I
that's
son's the
good.
same way.
feel like we
That's
have to
good.
get her moving on something a positive road, or I can feel it's eventually going to go that way. I can feel it. So I
Yeah,
know
Mm-hmm.
we
with
got,
my daughter.
yeah, with,
Yeah, with
yeah,
my
Yeah.
with
daughter.
her.
Yes,
Well,
but
because
she's just.
she's not talking, she needs to be able to have a calm place to be able to come in and feel comfortable that she can talk, and then
And she finally
that
got
you're
that.
gonna listen, and that you're not gonna try to fix her or solve her problem, because she
Yeah,
needs
that's
to
my
be able to
problem.
talk and tell you stuff, and then you don't say, who's that? Why's she doing that for? Who is that? Well,
Yeah,
what's, you know, don't try to then she's like, uh, you know, like it's too much for her to be, it feels being attacked. So you have to be calm, because she's really sensitive, you know. She
yeah.
is, but she's like really withdrawn too, you
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
So she's inside of her head a lot, but she
Oh
sees
yeah,
and hears stuff in the room. There's stuff in the room, I'm telling you, the stuff in the room, that she's a medium. She is a medium, so she is seeing uh the dead and spirits, and just like the show the medium shows. So she's seeing them walking by the hallway. They walk by the hallway. She's like Grand Central Station. So
yeah,
Really.
she might need to learn how to address her abilities, like mediumship abilities, so that way um she can establish strong boundaries too. She has to
Okay.
learn to establish strong boundaries, and if if y'all's boundaries are weak too, then she sees that, you know, too, because
Hmm.
y'all, if you're letting in, if you're doing this over here, then that's letting in stuff too. So she's
Yeah.
gonna see that too. So you have to close the door, like no more, you
yeah,
know,
Right.
close the door,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, because William's not letting the door, his door's closed. So
Yep.
yeah,
it's just you, and you want it's the goodness of your heart. That's all. You want to
Yeah.
help everybody, every animal, every child. You want to help everybody, but you
hmm
can't. You can't, because
Okay.
they have to take care of themselves. Okay, they do, because you got your own kids to take care of. You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
She does. She's doing. If it Marsha's saving, like, you know, Anna, like she didn't really have the mom that her mom was body shaming her, and she's a beautiful little girl.
yeah,
But
Beautiful.
now that she's
yeah,
here, like we give her nothing but love, and I'm like,
good.
she's showing Marsha, like when I text her, she's like, my daddy's just so sweet. I love. And then she's always like, I always had to ask Mama for hugs. Hell, we hugging it.
Oh,
We're a very loving
We're
family.
trying to
good.
just
We're an I
Yeah,
love you all the time,
we're
giving
trying to just
hugs,
be all over
different.
her.
and it's even
Love
made her happy and
and
made her come back,
support. She
come
Mhm.
always
back to
said
what she
she
should
needed
be.
support.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, I felt like she needed to be here. I felt like she'd do better with me.
And she
Mhm.
does. And Marsha and her are a lot alike.
Yeah,
But
that's
And she's
good.
a mix between both of our
Uh-huh.
personalities
Yeah, 'cause
exactly.
she's a medium, you know, or she's an empath and a medium, you know, so she's gonna absorb everything too, you know. So,
she's not good
um,
with emotions either. She
no.
jokes all the time. She says, I don't remember how you had to act. So she handles everything with jokes and funny stuff,
Yeah.
whatever comes out of her mouth,
Yeah, 'cause it's
out of her
hard.
head.
You know why? It's 'cause when she expressed it when she was with her mother, she got shamed or she got shut down, you know, because of that. So she couldn't
Okay.
cry. So she's learned to
Yeah.
shut it off. So
Is her mom?
That makes
if she
sense.
can open up her emotions with you guys, then that will
Yeah.
save her. That will
Yeah.
save her.
She's starting to a lot with
Yeah.
Marsha also.
So
And I
she
try to
had to
make it
close it.
Yeah, and I try to make it where whatever Marsha and I talk, but we make it seem like she can tell Marsha stuff that Marsha won't even tell me. You know what I'm saying? We're making it seem like
But if it's important,
it's important she'll
obviously.
tell me, but I want her to
But
have with Marsha somebody she can
Oh
talk
but
to
we
yeah.
and
don't
doesn't have
let
to
on
worry
that it
about.
came from
Yeah.
me, so
Mhm.
that
We don't have to
that
worry
Yeah.
about her thinking,
Whatever
oh,
you
you're gonna tell
yeah.
Daddy, you're gonna tell Daddy.
Oh yeah. Whatever she has to see that you won't, that
Yeah.
cuz that she has no she doesn't trust a lot. She don't trust
Hmm.
probably anybody
yeah,
that I can see. So it's been broken way too many
yeah,
times.
yeah,
Hmm.
So things have been promised that didn't happen, so she's used to not expecting anything to happen.
right,
And if it does, then she just doesn't show any emotion because she doesn't know if it's going to be taken away because it's been taken away before. But or
poor
been,
Hmm.
thing.
so yeah, it's been a lot of neglect. She's suffered neglect. So
Yeah,
it's really giving her space as well, not suffocating her because she needs to
Oh
be able
yeah,
to
we've been.
come out and be able to talk and you be not wanting to just control the situation or find out what's going on, or you can tell me anything, be like, okay, just chill out, let me just warm up, let me just warm
Yeah,
up and breathe, and then you can um uh I don't see what she wants to do yet. She hasn't really opened up,
yeah.
yeah,
She doesn't know yet either. That when she was younger, she
yeah,
would think, but yeah, now
yeah,
she's going one day at a time. But we're
yeah,
giving the space thing, so
yeah,
we
that's good.
shouldn't worry. It makes her
No,
happy if she's
don't
in
worry
her
because
room.
then she'll feel that,
Okay,
so
she's in her room
just
doing her stuff, talking
yeah,
to her friends and playing, and
that's
she's just
good.
happy.
Yeah, that's good because she would probably get in trouble for a lot of stuff. Not because she is even doing anything wrong, but just because
Yeah,
her mom is just likes to nag and
bully. Yeah, she
be
likes to bully
mean.
her.
Yeah, and she just shuts down and feels so sad, and
yeah,
it's not
It's like her mom's
good.
jealous of her. Like my dad was jealous of me and took it
Oh
out on me,
yeah,
and
her
it's like her
mom
mom's
would.
jealous of.
Yeah, she would neglect her on purpose,
Yeah,
or mess up stuff, uh, or not buy her the things.
yep,
So she's used to not getting anything,
hmm,
hmm,
and then or if she did, then it would be taken away as well, because she would also take it away if she wasn't good. If you're not good, I'm
yeah,
gonna take this away,
yep,
yeah,
and so she's used to not caring if it got taken away or not because it probably did get taken away. And so she's used to not really wanting anything. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
have to kind of show her that it's not going to get taken away.
yeah,
yeah,
Like that's yours, you can have it. And then she's like, okay,
yep,
thanks,
yeah, yeah. We've been
because
doing
there's
Marsha's
if
been doing really good with
yeah, if
that.
you show no emotion, like if she shows you that she doesn't care if you gave it to her or not, because her mom would give her something and then she'd be like, okay, thanks. And then her mom would
yeah,
be like, so you don't want it? Like be reactive. And she's like,
right,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
flips out. And then,
yeah.
then,
See, Anna
then
doesn't know how to react. She'll even tell
yeah,
you. She'll be like,
right.
I
She's a,
really like the
a
gift, Daddy, but I
narcissist
just don't know how
mother.
to act.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
narcissist mother, so
yeah.
that she can't say or do anything right, or there's a
yeah.
reaction from the mother, so,
So
so
is
yeah,
his son okay over there, or do you think that we need to try to get him
I
over
don't
here
know.
too?
It's
He
whatever you
won't
feel,
come. It
whatever
will.
you
I
What'd
feel.
would.
she say?
She said whatever we feel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
yeah.
just feel that we just can do what you said, like,
He's
send him a
really
wolf.
protective of your mother still though, so I don't know. He feels
Yeah.
protective of her, so
Yeah,
he worries about her a lot because he can see, like he's like can see through her body, like everything you could do he can do too. So
Mhm.
he's like really good technical stuff,
Oh, he
like
is.
seeing through stuff, like holographically stuff. So but
oh
he
wow.
doesn't tell her. He might even open up, but she's nicer to him than the daughter. So
Yep,
Yeah,
she's
she
nice to
yep,
was.
him.
She's very
She
nice to
doesn't
him.
she babies him actually, so he's
yep.
okay. He's
Hmm.
okay. He's all right
Okay,
there. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
That's what my daughter
Yeah.
said. She always used to treat him so much better
Yeah.
and give him all
He
this stuff,
does.
and
'Cause he's a
they would
boy.
pick
'Cause
on
she's
her. Yeah.
jealous of her. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
'Cause she's like, "Oh, Miss Priss. Oh,
Yeah.
she has to have everything 'cause she didn't have it when she was growing
Yeah.
up. So she's just projecting her abuse onto your daughter, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she but she
Well,
don't
that's
do
the end of
that to
that.
your she don't do that to your son, and your
Yeah.
son kind of knows her how to deal with it too, because he's kind of
Yeah.
used to the abuse, so he kind of
Mhm.
he knows how to manage it, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about him. He seems like he can deal with it. Like he's like, it's okay, I can deal with it. Sometimes he can't, because he can't talk. He can talk to her though too, because I see him talking to her, and she babies him. You know, she
Yeah.
babies him. So she
Yeah.
doesn't. She enables his strength, because she wants to be this strong person and protector in a way for him only. But she's doing it in a. As soon as he turns his back on her, then she'll let loose all of her demons will come out on. So she's holding it in
Yeah.
with him, but she's
Mhm.
Yep.
got a lot of demons, you know,
Hmm.
from that. So
Yeah.
she doesn't show she'll do it on her own, and he can see her flipping out, you know, and all that,
Yeah.
and getting mad and throwing stuff or whatever she does a lot of stuff, so he's used to it, which isn't that good of an environment, but it's okay. She's not hitting him.
Yeah.
She feeds him, you know, so he would leave if he wanted to. He would come to live with you if he felt like he
Yeah.
needed to, so he's fine. So
Cool.
it's just a daughter that really needs um to be able
Love.
to, yeah, love, compassion. Just look up what a neglected child that suffers from a narcissistic mother, and that's her, you know. So
I
she's
actually
used to
looked that
block.
up at work one day.
Hmm.
I looked up what to do, and my daughter is because I wanted to make sure, because she says she's bi, and we know I'm accepted. I don't even care. I love the girl. I'm opposite of the way
Yeah,
I was raised. I was beat and all this
yeah,
other stuff, and everything's bad. But
He's
all I
the
want them to
best
do
daddy
is,
you've ever seen
I
in
just
your
want them to
life.
be happy and be, I don't care what they have. It's like what they like, as long as they're
sure.
happy.
Because we've
So
all been both male, female, everything. So
yeah.
who cares?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Long
think
as
exactly.
I've
the
got.
kid, long as
I've
the
been a
kid is
female
happy.
before.
Yeah,
And I've
we've
been a male. I got the
we
male in me.
switch roles. We switch roles all throughout, you know. So
Right.
That's
so
cool.
there would be unbalanced if so. But that's also phases kids go through too, because you know why? Because she's seeking out a mother, a female figure that will be comforting to her, you know. I don't know who the males are that she has over, who the males are that her mom has over, but they look like they're junkies and stuff like that, you
Yeah, they
know.
were.
So she feels more comfortable kind of with a girl, because maybe I don't know, she doesn't seem like she's been assaulted or nothing like that.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
don't
it's
think
Thank
that. I
so.
think
God.
it's like I think it's
Because he'd kill him.
yeah.
It's
I think
okay. It's
what she
okay, because
said.
she'll grow
Oh
out
yeah,
of that. It's just a phase, because she feels comforted by a girl, and she's looking for compassion and the
uh-huh.
female energy, you know? So she's
Right.
looking for that. So a female can give that to her. So just let her do whatever, you know, like that.
Hmm.
I mean, whatever she wants, just as long as she's happy, you know, with that. And y'all know
Okay.
already, you know, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
she's doing great, and Marsha, like I said, Marsha's doing great, and she's great for her
Yeah, I see you
because, like I said, that's
cooking
what she
for
needed, is
her,
that
for
woman. Yeah,
taking her everywhere,
I mean, heck, she takes her to
shopping.
school. She
She's
doesn't
like,
have to drive
"Will
the
you
bus.
adopt me? 'Cause I would like to be, you know."
I know,
I would
but
like that too, 'cause that's like the perfect mother, you know? So,
mm-hmm,
really, you're really good mother and
yeah,
good caretaker, you know?
told you,
Thank you.
Mhm.
I appreciate that. It makes me
Yeah.
feel good. I try my ass
Yeah.
off.
she
Yeah,
does.
that's why everybody wants your
Yeah, I told you.
energy,
See,
because of that, you know. So, but
yeah,
you know. So yeah, y'all are doing good, you know. It dropped the phone again.
Check.
Yeah. I think we're finished. Don't you think we're finished with the?
Yeah, I
With the,
do.
yeah.
I do. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to hang up on you.
We thank you
Oh,
so much.
yeah.
Absolutely
Hold on just a
freaking
second.
awesome.
Hold on. Let
Thank
me
you.
make it where you can see us
Hey,
again. Hold on.
wow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna recommend you to so many people.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It helps
I'm
me
gonna
There we
too.
go.
It's my only job is doing the energy work and stuff. So it's through the Karuna. You get Reiki session as we're talking because of the that too. So
Cool.
yeah, I appreciate that. So any referrals and stuff. So
Oh yeah,
but
we'll
I'll
definitely do that. My second thing is if you do, or I don't know if this is private or if you want to put it on there or whatever. I mean, you have my permission to put it on
if
whatever.
you want. I see you
To
have
post
it
it.
on your thing. You
it helps people with kids
Yeah.
and stuff.
And
It
that's what I was
really
about to say.
does.
The kid thing, and it came to me like it just now came to me. So I mean, yeah,
Okay,
we're all
I
about
will.
it. If you want to post it,
Okay, yeah, I
we
will.
give our permission.
Yeah, and I'll still send you the copy so y'all can download it to your computer and stuff too. So
Cool.
if you want to make a video, but it'll be on YouTube too.
Okay.
So
That's
yeah.
awesome. I will definitely
Thank
book
you.
another session with you. You're
Okay.
freaking amazing.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Yeah,
much.
we
Glad
love
I
you
can help
so
you.
much. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
guys. Y'all have a
All
good
right.
night. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.